So when you guys go up and go into this energy that I'm taking you into, if you hear like whoop, 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 like that, sort of a, sorry, but that's what the tone's like. It's similar to the same tone if you watched our Robert Edward Grant, the sound that comes from the Great Pyramid in the King's Chamber. There's a link to that in Arcturian. So if you're hearing that frequency or a clicking in your ears, and pay a note to that, you might see sensitivity to light. So the Arcturian energy for me is like very green, emeralds. There can be purple moving through it. It has an energy of like profound, like I just so often sit there and I'll just start to cry for no reason other than the energy so beautiful, right? Very high, the level of wisdom, 5D but beyond. But the love, the unconditional love and the knowing, feel into that in your own physical body. Being in that frequency might help to move an energetic block that you may have. So if you feel like your shoulder ache or your neck is tight or stiff halfway through the session, or your leg gets jittery or whatever that may be, could be things leaving you. So pay attention to all of this. And of course, your feelings as you go through the session, and I'll check in with you guys at the end and see how you go. So I'm going to have a quick drink of water, turn down my camera, let all of you guys get set, and we'll begin in just a moment. Just going to mute everyone in case a dog barks or someone goes in the room. So I've got you all on mute. Turn down my camera to shut this door. Okay, so close your eyes, direct your attention to your eyelids, relax those tiny eye muscles and let them go, and feel the relaxation moving like a wave slowly downward throughout your body. Relax. Just directing your attention to the breath, really tuning into the ascension breath. So in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feeling your lungs being filled with air as you breathe in again through the nose and out through the mouth. Really feeling yourself becoming stilled and quiet. Become conscious of your heart and feel your heart beating now in a normal, natural manner. Already feeling a lot of higher selves wanting to come through and connect, and I haven't even invited. It's so exciting. So I'm opening up the invitation now to my fellow galactic ambassadors, my fellow light workers here on the call today, opening up the invitation for our higher selves to connect. So calling you into my field now, each and every one of you listening to this, inviting you into this energy field, and in my mind's eye, I'm experiencing your higher self and mine joining together. In fact, all of us, these galactic ambassadors, you, the light workers, the way showers, the star seeds, here joining together as our higher selves start to wrap around one another, forming this beautiful golden cord. This synergy effect as our higher selves tune into one another now. And as I feel you all joining together, there's all these beautiful energies here of surrendering, of excitement, fellowship, of wonder. As I feel you're coming into the field, your different energies, the different emotions around you at this time. Placing us all now in a protective thought field, a protective bubble of pink diamond impenetrable light, ensuring that today, as we get our brain and mind into this high frequency state, transferring our light body, our consciousness up to the quantum field and then through to the galactic realms, only information and vibration that is of the good, the clean, the powerful, the positive is going to be able to come through. So only information and vibration that is for our greatest and highest good is going to be welcome to connect in today. With that being said now, I'm setting the intention to transfer all of us as a group, as a collective consciousness, up to the quantum field, up to the heavens. So as you set your attention, I even get some of you who know what you're doing, like racing ahead of me like a puppy that's going on its favorite walk, almost like looking back over its shoulder to see if I'm following. It's like, I'm getting it, guys. I'm coming. I can feel it though. There's like excitement from some of you going ahead. And we're going to all transfer our consciousness up through to the quantum field together now, to the count of 1, 2, 3. So you, yourself, your light body, you experience this quantum leap in acceleration as our consciousness races up towards these higher realms. This feeling within you of returning home, celebrating, going back to that place that you came from, that high frequency energy, that freedom, that light, that interconnectedness that is so familiar to you, that feels so real and right. Celebrate that now as you feel your light body, your consciousness connecting in with this group as we come together at the quantum field. You all moved up there so effortlessly. I love you guys. You do it so, so well. Assisting anyone whose energy may have been slightly low, but I didn't notice it myself, but I do feel that we're all helping one another in this experience. The synergy effect of this is going to be profound. I'm opening the Stargate before us now, and as the Stargate opens, and there once again, the keen ones are starting to look back and get ready to go through, but we're going to transfer our consciousness through now to the ship to the count of 1, 2, 3. We move through the Stargate now and we move into the ship. And as we move into the ship today, this Galactic Federation ship actually has representations of a lot of the species that are connected in with human beings, responsible for the DNA that went into producing this creation, which is the human. The human, which has quite a unique experience when in the 3D realm, giving the soul just the most unique opportunity to grow and expand and understand itself. The first thing that I really feel into, guys, is that they just, particularly it's you as this group, are really, we're getting a lot of appreciation and recognition of what we have gone into in terms of the human experience. These higher frequency beings are actually fascinated at how difficult it is to be human, but also so at awe and amazement at how many of us have worked out how to use this experience to gain so much knowledge, so much understanding of self, so much growth as a soul in our ability to be able to connect back into source and to be of service to the universe. So there's a lot of appreciation coming from all of these different species that are present. Andromedan up towards the top. We've got Sirian, Lyran, Pleiadian, of course, Arcturian. all in and around us today. And specifically based on the intention set for this exercise today, we're going to be working with the Arcturians, and in particular, the Arcturian High Council coming through and being very present in the session now. So just opening ourselves up, whether this may be for those of you that are new to this, whether you're live on this call or listening to the recording, tuning into the energy of this galactic invitation to the Arcturians. For those of you that know the Arcturians well, it's like a loving grandmother, grandfather. It's like they want the best for us. They just ooze. They're just like, all they are is unconditional love, acceptance. It's like this energy of almost wanting to fall into their arms and just be held, because you know everything's going to be all right. It's like, because they know all, they just want the best for us. There's that love there. If you're a visual person, the energy will be it'll be greens and purples. There'll be richness to the energy coming from them, but the feeling will be like so soothing, like aloe vera, like any irritations from your 3D life that may be still perhaps lingering with you in your consciousness, they just get wiped instantly as they come up in the Arcturian energy. So as you feel into the Arcturian energy now, breathe it through and start to feel their energy moving into your cells, starting to plump up every cell in your body, in your being. Feel those cells being filled with love and light and high frequency energy, so that the cells within your being are getting plump now. Breathing it through, the ascension breath, like breathing that in, and with each breath, feeling your frequency go up now. Now, as I feel into these high frequency Arcturians, they're moving in and around each and every one of you, and their movements around you are very much like Tai Chi, Qi Gong, as Julie leading the group, who I work with regularly, but a lot of other, and it seems females, a lot of female Arcturians coming through for this work and moving their hands, which are lit up, long limbs, a little longer than the human limb, hands lit up, and they're doing like movements over each and every one of you, which would be like the Tai Chi type movements, as they are activating each and every one of you. Whether this is a mild activation, getting you used to their energy and frequency, feel into what this frequency means for you. Could be a knowing or an activation come to you. Could be a breakthrough on some lesson, some issue, something that's going on in your life. And in this moment, you just get this drop in, the answer drops to you. All of a sudden, you see the answer in that moment as you're in their high frequency. As I talk about the pattern, you might see the pattern. You might get the knowing. You might feel something in your own physical body. Breathing that through as your vibration goes up. Now they move to your etheric chakras above each and every one of you. All of you are having this done, whether you're new to this or advanced, up above your head. Now they're moving their hands, which are lit up above the top of your head, lighting up the higher chakras above you, those etheric chakras. And in it, breathe into the golden light moving in above the top of your crown chakra, and then moving down through your other 7 then of course lighting up the ones below you, and they're activating your 12 energy centers. So not just your normal 7 chakras, those etheric that are above your head and below your head are getting lit up today. From them, breathe it through. There's so much gold light with flecks of the rainbow shimmer. You know, it's like the rainbow shiver, the flecks, the light codes moving in and through you now, breathing that through. Within that golden light are the cords, are the connections to those other aspects of yourself that the Arcturians are helping you to integrate. So the other aspects of your soul, your oversoul, as you split when you came in to this physical life as an old wise soul, you are having other experiences right now in this now moment on other timelines, in other dimensions, and of course on other planets. And as your elevation of consciousness continues, you will start to get the lessons and the knowings from the other aspects of you, the other aspects of your oversoul. Because as you ascend, as you move into your light body, you all move as a whole. So understand that the other aspects of yourself are now going to be able to learn from you and the lessons that you are working through in this lifetime, as you will get so much galactic assistance and support from your higher mind, the other aspects of you, and your ability to be able to access this galactic consciousness, which is here to assist and to help. So breathing that through now, I can see that the connections for the other aspects of the oversoul are being plugged into the back of many of you. So actually down your spine, it's like these golden tubes of light are going into your spine and being connected on in. The energy's moving up and down. Many of you will be able to feel this energy moving up and down your back now. Specifically, it's the spine, but the Kundalini is moving tightly between the vertebrae of your back in a tight spiral, and into certain sections of your back, these golden tubes helping to integrate the different aspects of yourself. Breathing it through. They keep saying, return to the breath, return to the breath. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. If you're feeling like there's a lot going on for you, just slow down. Just take time to enjoy this vibration. If you're feeling excited to get as many of the upgrades and the knowings as you need to, then keep breathing it through and integrating these different aspects. They're pulling them in. Well done. Now they're moving around, very much getting a sense that they are moving around the outside of us. They have put us in a circle. They're moving around the outside of all of us now, and they're observing the field. Sometimes it seems as if they almost reach into your field, and any false beliefs, any limitations, old stories that are in your subconscious that you don't even realize that are there, they are helping to remove those for you. I get the sense that most of you are connected in enough with your intuition, with your higher self, to be able to understand if consciously there are things that you need to use your free will to let go of. But this is a subconscious clearing, which I feel is very, very powerful, because some of these subconscious false beliefs have been with you in past lives. They no longer serve you. They're clearing up your energy field. Again, they're saying return to the breath. There's a lot of, now I would almost describe it as, it's like mathematical formulas and I don't have the words, like it's like star maps and wisdom, and I don't know why I'm going to say this, recipes, like recipes or something. It's something like instructions on how to do something, but they call it a recipe, not an instruction. But they are giving you, depending on where you are in your awakening, the tools, the codes, and the recipes, so there's that term, to help you with the next stage of your awakening. And I want you to feel into it and integrate it into your heart, into your soul. It's just going to give you something in your being that after this activation today, you will notice and you will know you're not the same, and you're just going to feel so right about it, so powerful, so peaceful, so connected to who you really are. Oh. Read that through now. I feel I'm just observing and organizing the energy now. It's very much like now this beautiful soft shower of that off-planet Arcturian green just sort of moving over us now, just calming all of the energy down and helping what we got today in this session to integrate, to lock in, for it all to be organized so peacefully. So feel into that energy of like this wave of aloe vera, if it could be an energy, just like it soothes, it moves through, it locks it all in. Feel it moving all the way down. I get it coming out of my feet as I feel the tears in my eyes now as the energy just locks in this upgrade. Oh my goodness, it's like, I feel like I have not lost anyone here on this call. You're all right here integrating this now. You're doing such a good job. They're just so proud of us. I can feel my strong connection with the Pleiadians coming back in now on the left side, for those of you that are aware, moving in, the Pleiadians moving in very much. Why? I don't know why I get the word reverent, but reverent in there. They are just, it's like there's this gentle smile on their face and they're just holding space for us and what we went through. And as you just like place your hand on your heart now and just feel into the gratitude that you feel for where you are on your journey. Feeling into really being at peace with just allowing, and the knowings that come from realizing that we're going to go up and down. We're not always going to feel connected and enlightened and full of love and peace and rainbows comes to me. I don't know why. We're not always going to feel like that. And that is part of the process, part of learning, part of the recipe. Whew. Part of those steps of the awakening, of the movement of the consciousness, 3D, mastering 4D, and then tapping into and getting used to 5D. And of course, 6th and 7th dimension, of course, coming through and allowing that as well to all influence and assist us in our role. So as you say your last goodbyes now, and just give thanks to the energy and the assistance from our beautiful brothers and sisters from Arcturus, the Pleiadians that are observing, the Lyrans, Andromedans, Sirians, the archangels, the ascended masters. Oh, Christ consciousness moving in as well. All supporting each and every one of you, supporting all of us. Just feel into how special you are. Own it. Be okay with realizing what you are as a soul. Really just feel into and let yourself expand into and almost feel awkward with how powerful and how special you are. It's like, feels so powerful, so loving, so connected, that it's like it'll bring up anything that might be still there. Like, oh, I'm not worthy. I don't know. You know, it's like, that's how profound it is. It's like, feel that. They like laugh that I say that. Part of my pattern, I know. Part of my theme, I know. But feel into that as you start bringing your consciousness back towards the Stargate now. I know so many of you don't want to leave. I get it. We got to move back though to the physical realm. You can visit it again. They're encouraging you to set your intention, you know, before you go to sleep at night. When you're in your meditation states, if you don't just feel like sitting with self, connect in with them. Connect into their galactic light. You absolutely have the ability to be able to do this. As I'm bringing you back through that Stargate, that portal now, feeling the profound and the consciousness moving back now. Feel it moving back within your physical vessel. So just breathing that through, and then in your own time, take your time. Bring yourself back to